I describe it as this: the colour started to go from my life. I get a metallic taste in my mouth, I get a tingling in my palms, and the unwelcome visitor is there.
Mine comes with an overwhelming sense of tiredness. It's actually not physically wanting to wake up in the morning. And I feel really lethargic and my bones feel really, really heavy. And I don't want to smile.
I'm Denise Welch. I'm an actress and I'm a presenter and a sometime writer. And I suppose a mental health advocate.
I'm Chloe Davies. I am head of PR and partnerships for my G work. I'm a mum of two. I've got two little boys, I'm bi, and I class myself as a mental health survivor.
We both know that we each have mental health issues. So when did your depression first start then?
When I was 14, my cousin, who was my best friend, my parents used to call us Pinky and Perky. He was 18. He unfortunately took his life. My dad said, you know, Chloe, why do you think he did it? And so I just talked as a 14-year-old, talking to her family, telling them exactly what I thought, and people were storming off, and it was
People were storming off?
They just walked out, you know, people asked me to stop talking. My family didn't really like what I had to say, it was too difficult, and they just told me to be quiet. And I did, and I internalised from 14 to 24. And I never talked about my feelings, never talked about my issues. It took me until my granddad, unfortunately he passed away, and I had a full mental and physical breakdown. I was in my bed for 3 days. I only just about got to the bathroom. My job, I had a great job, and they actually came and knocked on my front door, and I ended up in hospital. And
How old were you then?
I was 24.
The origin of mine was when I was older, so I was 31 when I had Matthew, my firstborn. I had him on the Saturday, and on the Wednesday, I went home, and I remember thinking, everything feels really weird, like it's a dream sequence. But I had just had a baby, Chloe, so I thought, well, it's not real, you know. I got home, I had then what I would consider to be the baby blues. My mum and dad came down on the Thursday, and I had always dreamt of the day that my parents saw their first grandchild. And when they arrived, I just didn't feel right. I had 2 hours sleep. When I came to, the whole lactation process had gone. So I had gone from having full milk to nothing. And my mum came in from the bedroom and found me on the windowsill. I, to this day, don't know what, the papers picked it up and went, she was trying to kill herself. I wasn't, Chloe. I think I was trying to stop the pain.
My mum's Nigerian, my dad is half Syrian, half American, so it's that kind of inherently African-American, let's keep it in the family, we don't talk about these things. My parents have really been on an amazing journey with me. You know, I've had to have times where I'm like, I am really not okay, and I'm actually not sure how I can cope, and I'm not going to do anything dangerous, but if I don't tell you how bad I feel right now, that's actually going to hurt me some more. For them, it's been a bit of a struggle sometimes. This is someone who's supposed to be quite successful, you know, has 2 beautiful sons and should be, you know, really enjoying her life. And I'm like, I actually am not sure I want to wake up this morning. Yeah. And they pass and they fade, but I just have to remind myself that actually those days are okay too.
I was self-medicating for many, many years. It started with alcohol, and of course, as we all know, it temporarily makes you feel better, but then makes you 10 times worse. And then it was cocaine. It was horrendous, and it ruined my life and many other people's lives for years. 8 years ago, me and my husband gave up drinking, and it was the best thing we ever did, not just for me, but for the ripple effect of our families. I realise how important it's been to me to have a family who understood that from day one that I had a very, very serious condition. I need to have the replacement with the medication, and it's how it balances me. Do I still get severe episodes with medication? Yes, but they're shorter lived.
I was working for a retail company and they said, look, you can have counselling as part of our employee package. What I was missing from my therapy sessions is my lived experience, actually having someone else that I didn't spend half an hour of therapy going, well, this is the black experience, this is a women's experience, this is having mixed race children, this is being bisexual. I finally found a black queer female therapist. Yay! And it's amazing. She is amazing. For me, it's so important to have that lived experience. How do we help ourselves? You know, what would you have always wished someone else to say for you?
What do you want me to do right now? That's what my friends say. What do you want me to do right now? And it might just be by doing nothing. My mum said to me every single day, you will get better. I know now, she didn't know if I would. She totally didn't. Yeah. And that's why I say to people, you will get better. The unwelcome visitor will leave.
The thing that I would always say to anybody is I wish that people had listened more.
We are the living proof that we can live fantastic, fulfilled lives while we both deal with depression and enjoy those periods in between.
It is perfectly okay to not be okay. Absolutely. And I think that's the thing that I will forever keep telling people.